Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, Looking Glass Tarot. What I have for you in front of me here is your general reading for April 2017. I'm switching it up again this month. I want to try out something new and something different. I like to do that, as you can see from my other videos. I'm just trying to figure out, what works best, not only for me, but for you guys as well. So if you guys, I encourage you to give me some feedback and some input. Let me know what you guys think about me doing it this way and um, how you feel about it. Because I've got this general your general spread in front of me right now. And then when I get done with this, I'm going to gather up the cards and do a separate reading that is just going to be general love for the month of April. So I'll explain what I'm going to do with that when I get there. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with your general for now. And like I said, as I go through, I'll explain what I'm doing with the other spread and the other reading. Okay, so for April 2017, for general, the heart of the matter for you guys, you have the Empress. And I feel like for some of you, this could be your partner, this could be someone you're interested in. Um, and it'd be someone who's very caring, very nurturing, and like a mother type figure. Also, I'm getting that some of you guys could be have a partner that is gonna have a baby. So some of you are gonna be a father. So congratulations on that. Um, but I feel like also for some of you it's trying to take on the energy of the Empress. So taking on the energy of someone who's very caring and understanding and loving and nurturing and very mother-like. And what challenges the issue of the Empress? So what's challenging that is the Three of Wands. And I feel like this is a decision that you guys are going to have to make. Something that you're going to have to contemplate and figure out what you're willing to do with. And it could be related to career as well. And I'll get to that and why that is later on in the reading. And home life as well. Could be related to home life as well, which would do with loved ones and relationships too. Okay, and your unknown influence. So this is like what's influencing this entire situation. It could be part of your subconscious, something that you're not exactly seeing very, very clearly. And for this, you got judgment, and I feel like this is going to be a knowingness. It's kind of like you know what you have to do. You just need to step out and do it, and it's like something's calling out to you, but you're not quite sure what it is. And could be a change in career. Um, I feel like some of you might get promotions. And that you might uh, have kind of a wake up call in your relationships too. Okay, and then the past card for you guys is the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like in the past, um, you were being kind of selfish with your money, kind of, you know, holding on tight to what you have. Same thing with like, loved ones. You're holding on kind of a little bit too tight. And I mean, the upside to this card is that you're very grounded, but you're also holding on to your material possessions a little too tightly. And maybe that's because you weren't making a whole lot of money in your career and whatnot. And maybe you guys are trying to figure out how you're going to make more money so that you can create the life that you want, especially if you have a partner that you're going to have a baby with. All right. So your hopes and goals for this situation is the Four of Wands. So this is your hopes and your goals is to have a happy home life, um, to have a good foundation, to be able to create this happiness for you and your loved ones or people that you live with. Um, just to have security and stability and just have a good foundation set for your future. And I do feel like it has a lot to do with career. You're hoping that you'll be able to have a career, be able to um, have something that will be able to give you the energy of the Empress so that you can be able to nurture and be able to care for your family in the way that you want to and create a happier home for yourself. Okay, in the future card, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is all about hard work. So I feel like you guys are going to be putting in more hours. And with it, and with that, you may also be, uh, you know, making more money that way, creating more abundance by working hard, and also could be working hard at your relationships, working hard on yourself, to create the life that you want for you and your family. It's kind of like this go get 'em attitude and just being focused on work. I feel like this has a lot to do with career. All right, and then your self-image in this situation, you guys have the High Priestess. So I feel like you guys see yourself as someone who uh, is very good at following your intuition. Um, you kind of have this knowingness about you on what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do it. I feel like you see yourself as very balanced and very wise. And you have to make a decision for yourself. So I feel like you guys see yourself as very, very self assured, very in tune with your intuition. All right, and this is how others see you, the next card that I have here. And for this, you guys have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like, you know, other people see you as someone who has an abundance of emotions, uh, someone who has a lot of abundance, and someone who is very emotionally satisfied and very fulfilled and happy with their life. Someone who's kind of sitting pretty. And also someone who's very, very sure of themselves and how they feel about certain things. That's what I'm getting from that as well. All right, and then your next card I got for you guys, this is your guidance and warning regarding the situation. And for this, you guys have the Six of Wands. And for guidance, I feel like, this is go after what you want. You know what you need to do. You just need to go after it. And if you go after it in the right ways, you'll be successful. You'll have something to celebrate and be happy about. And I feel like the warning is to make sure that you change this habit of being selfish and kind of holding on to what you want, and that you need to celebrate your victories with the people involved. Like say you get promoted, you celebrate that with your family. Take them out to dinner. Do extra things with them that you wouldn't normally be able to do. Just kind of let them share in that victory with you, is what I'm getting with that warning. Make sure that you share that with them, because if your goal is to create a happy home, then you should definitely celebrate and share that abundance with your family and your loved ones. All right, And then for your overall outcome, you guys have the Lovers. And I feel like this is the decision that needs to be made, or the decision that you're going to make, the choice that you're going to go with. Because for the challenge, you have this contemplating what you're going to do. And the outcome is the Lovers, which is just has to do with decision making. So I definitely feel like in the end, you're going to come to a decision. You might have to pick between two different things, but you're going to have a decision that you're going to have to make, and you know you're going to have to make it, and you're going to have to pick one thing here and move forward with it. And that's your challenge, but you also need to be able to do that with a very caring and nurturing attitude rather than just thinking of yourself with that. All right, now next, got your advice card here. I'm going to turn that over and I'll share that with you. So I'm going to read the additional message that comes in the booklet that comes with it. And this is from my Archangel Oracle card deck. And for this, you have comforts. I don't know if you can see that. It's from Archangel Azrael, and it says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So yeah, definitely some healing going on here so that you can be able to also think of others. So let's see. All right. The additional message. Even the strongest person experiences upsetting situations, and there's no shame in taking time to heal your heart. This is a good time for quiet reflection upon your true feelings. Write them down in a private journal, and then call upon me to bring comfort to your heart and mind. I can help you sleep better at night and put your mind at ease. Okay. So yeah, with this, get your feelings out, of how you feel about everything and what you need to do to move forward to kind of bring yourself to this place where you can be this nurturing and kind person. It's hard when you've been through situations that have kind of made you into the kind of person that is just kind of harsh, harsh with themselves and harsh with others, and being more selfish than selfless, And I feel like this is asking you to try to change your perspective and get all your feelings out so you can heal your heart that way. You'll be able to open it up more and be able to be a little more selfless with your family and loved ones, and be able to share your abundance and your happiness with them. And it's gonna take some hard work to get there, but once you do, I feel like it's going to be way worth it. It's going to be worth the effort that you put in, you know. So if you have any harsh feelings towards anybody or any just deep rooted emotions that you need to deal with, write them out and just just get them all out on paper, in a journal, and that'll help you to get them out and then deal with them. And also, you can release that to the angels as well and ask them to help bring you comfort, with your emotions and stuff. So look at that card one more time. And that's the card that you guys have for that. So definitely be gentle with yourself and with others. That's the heart of the matter, is being a little more caring and nurturing with other people, you know, not being so selfish or afraid to get hurt. You kind of need to open up your heart if you want to be able to have a happy home, if that's your goal. So, all right, I'm going to gather up these cards because I'm going to get ready to do your general love for the month of April. So I'm just going to gather these up. Okay, and the cards that I'm using for the general love part of this is my Steampunk Tarot deck. And then I'm also going to be using my Archangel Michael for advice. So I'm going to probably be going quiet here for a minute or two so I can shuffle and lay these cards out. I'm going to explain to you the spread that I'm going to do before I start shuffling. The spread I'm going to do is going to be past, I'm going to have past, present, future, and then I'm going to have clarifying cards underneath those 3 cards. So there'll be 6 cards in total for the spread. And then I'm going to pull 1 or 2 advice cards after I shuffle and deal the regular tarot. Then I'll shuffle and deal my Archangel Michael Oracle cards for the advice. So if you guys sit tight, I'm going to go quiet for a minute so I can shuffle and deal these cards. Those just kind of fell out for you guys, so I just got one more card to get. Okay. Now I'm going to grab Archangel Michael cards. And I'm going to shuffle and pull 1 or 2 cards from this for advice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn over all 6 of these cards, and I will get started with your general love reading for April 2017. We're going to go right ahead and get started. Okay. Alrighty. So, for the past, you guys have the 10 of Cups. And I feel like for some of you, this is your happy home life. You know, you've got abundance, marriage, everything, you know, is going well. You're happy. You're with the person that you want to be with. And things are going right for you. I feel like it's good karma because underneath the clarifying, we've got justice. So I feel like this relationship that came to you in the past, that's working out really good for you, or at least you felt like it was in the past, is because of karma and decisions that you've made in the past that has brought this love to you. And then in the present, we have temperance. And I feel like this is definitely you guys working on getting your emotions in check, and you know, kind of being balanced so that you can be like I said, so you can take on that empress role and be able to be nurturing and loving and caring and kind. And I feel like this also has to do with you following your intuition as well, um, with what you know need to do. And it also kind of ties into the clarifying card here with justice, you know, weighing up the pros and cons, and figuring out what you need to do, and creating a balance for yourself and your loved ones, and you know, your relationship. Even if you're not in a relationship, you know, maybe you just came out of one, you know, and now you're just trying to balance your own emotions and stuff. And this is because the Queen of Swords. This is a clarifying for temperance. And I feel like for some of you, this is because maybe in the past you were kind of harsh with your words. And you kind of, you know, hurt some people in your life, whether it be the person you're with or someone that you were with. Um, it could also have to do with an air sign as well, since it is the Queen of Swords. So this could be the other person, and that could be, you know, they're influencing the Temperance card, so they're influencing this needing to balance stuff out. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person that you're with. And it could also be that you're feeling this way because you've been hurt in the past and now you found someone, and you're just you're kind of iffy on whether or not you can trust this person, and so you're trying to just balance everything out, and get your emotions in check so that you can give this person a chance. Is what I'm feeling with that. And then the future, you guys have the Strength card. So I feel like your inner strength is going to be coming out, like regarding your love, um, life and whatnot. And you're going to find, you know, your inner strength in being able to balance things out. And I feel like some of you are definitely going to become more nurturing and be taking care of others. Also healing your own wounds as well. You're going to have enough inner strength to be able to heal your heart with anything that has happened in the past regarding love. Um, you're going to be able to pull through it and heal those wounds. For some of you that have been hurt before, and even if you're still in a relationship with a person that's hurt you, you're going to be able to pull through that, be able to get through whatever hurt they might have caused because of your strength. But the reason that you have, okay, the clarifying card for the reason that you have to find your inner strength, and your inner strength is going to be coming through, is because of the Seven of Swords. And I definitely feel like this is because you've felt like in the past, you know, people all they wanted to do was take from you. And if maybe you feel like someone else is being a little bit selfish, um, and kind of being deceptive. And this could also be that you're just coming up with a strategy on how you're gonna do things, how you're gonna heal yourself and move forward. And that's why you have to tap into your inner strength in order to change things for the better for yourself when it comes to love. And plus, with the strength card, that's definitely a Leo card because it's got that lion on there too. That's why I feel like this card has more to do with healing yourself because she's healing that lion's wound. So I feel like, you're definitely going to be pulling into your inner strength so that you can deal with some heartache that you've had in the past that's making you a little bit leery with whoever you're with now. And you're not sure you can trust them because you've been deceived in the past and your heart's hurting because of it. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the Archangel Michael cards for your advice regarding this love situation. First card we have is God is in charge. And I'm going to read the additional message that goes along with that as well. Okay, it says, this card comes to you with the reassuring message that God is in charge, taking care of all the details. Give any worries to God and stop struggling against the flow. There's a natural course that this situation is taking, and it's important to trust that things are going in the right direction because they are. Possible specific meanings. Ask for help and allow yourself to receive it when it's offered. Your prayers have been heard and answered. A miraculous solution is already in the works. And enjoy your life because God is taking care of any apparent problems. So this is saying you need to hand your problems over, or your heartaches and all this. You need to hand it over to God. Because he's going to help bring that inner strength out, and like it says, it's important to trust that things are going in the right direction. So with this like weariness that you're having with this, this Queen of Swords, because if you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but up here in this corner, she's got her hand out and there's another hand that's grabbing her hand, kind of like come with me, but she's also like almost like she's going to be on the defense because she's got this other sword in her hand. So she's kind of like cautious and weary about whether or not she should trust because she's been hurt in the past. So I feel like, when people offer their help to you, like whether it be, if you need to come talk to me, then definitely take them up on that. Like, if you need to if writing in a journal to get your feelings out isn't going to help, then find someone who you can trust to talk to about your situation, and just if they're willing to help by listening, just by lending a listening ear, then allow them to be able to do that. So with that card, definitely hand anything over to God and let him help you. All right, and the next card we have here, it says make a commitment. So this one, I feel like you guys need to decide whether or not you're going to stick with this person, whether you feel you can trust them, and that's where your intuition comes in the present, and you need to decide whether or not you feel like you can trust them, and if you can, then you need to make a commitment to this person and stick to it. But anyway, I'm going to read the additional message that comes with this one as well. I just got to find it here. Excuse me. Okay. It says, you drew this card because you're asking about how to improve a situation. Archangel Michael advises you to fully commit to your desired outcome. If you're tentative or unsure if you're deserving or worthy enough, then the final result will be unsatisfactory. However, by making a commitment, you'll help spark movement in your life. Here's the possible specific meanings that go along with this. Commit to your current relationship, like I just said. before I started reading this. Commit to your current relationship to create more intimacy and satisfaction. Allow yourself to fully enjoy each moment. Completely immerse yourself in an exciting project. If you're a musician or an artist, become deeply mindful of every note played or each stroke of your paintbrush, and be confident as you speak and write. So I do feel like, for some of you, it's, commit to your current relationship so you can create like more of an emotional bond, and it'll be more satisfying. That way, like with your last reading, with your hopes and goals of creating a happy home, you know, you can do that by committing to your relationship fully. I know it's hard to trust people again once you've been hurt in the past, but the person that you're with is not. I mean, it might be the same person that you were with before, but if you've forgiven them for hurting you in the past, then you need to release that so that you can start to trust them again. And like it says, allow yourself to fully enjoy each moment. So fully enjoy each moment and the time spent with your loved one, and enjoy the time that you guys have together. That way, you'll be able to create more of an intimate and a bond with your partner. So, I mean, some of you might choose to walk away, some of you might choose to stay. For some of you, this could be a potential partner that has come in, and you're just not quite sure what to do because you've been hurt in the past. But you need to make a decision. And I feel like you are going to, because like in the last reading, the overall outcome was the Lovers, and that's about making a decision. So you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to go through with this relationship. And if you decide to, you need to commit to it fully so that you can be able to create a happy home and um, a happy relationship and get what you want out of it. So, yep, I believe that's all I have for you guys with this one. I have one more thing to discuss with you before I say goodbye. And that would be that I will be putting in the description below the video, I will be putting a link to my Facebook page for my channel and also the email address that goes along with my channel. That way, if you guys want to get personal reading, you can get a hold of me a couple different ways there. Just get a hold of me if you want a private reading and we can work something out. And that's all I really had to say for that. So the links for that will be in the description box. Also, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next month.